Hey guys, so I said I would do a video on update on my lower surgery status and what I'm processing. So on Tuesday, the 24th of February, I will be seeing Dr. Crane. Now I understand that Dr. Crane is going to be opening a practice in Austin, Texas, starting the year of 2016. I also know that he is booked all through 2015. So I will be looking at 2016. From my understanding at this point, and I will be able to verify all this information and confirm what I'm going to do after I see him on Tuesday, but from what I understand is if I still choose for him to do the surgery, that he will be back and forth between California and Texas in 2016. And that it probably will just prolong my surgery, but it will be with him. My other choice at this time, from what I understand, is I could have the surgery with Dr. Chen, Chen, I believe, who he is training, he has chosen to train and do the surgeries that he does. I have the utmost confidence in Dr. Crane that he is not taking this lightly, that it is in the best interest of the trans community that they be open-minded to Dr. Crane's vision, because his vision is actually for our own good. From what I understand in his interview and his talkings, is that he could stay in San Francisco and make a big name, even bigger than what he already is. But his goal is not to be fame and fortune. His goal is to reach out and expedite these surgeries and make them more available with less hardship on the transgender community, which means that by opening the practice in Texas, for example, guys on the East Coast do not have to travel as far and be as expensive as going to California in San Francisco. We all know how expensive San Francisco, California is. Especially if you're having surgery during summertime with all the tourists. The prices are jacked up triple the amount. So he won't stop in Austin. He's going to go other places. He's going to open practices in other places. He's going to spread and train his knowledge, his expertise to physicians to continue to carry out for the transgender community what is needed for us. So I've seen people badmouth him. I've seen people stand up for him. And I'm going to, on my videos, on my channel, I am standing behind Dr. Crane 100%. It takes people like him to help the minority, to help the underprivileged people. And by doing what he's doing, he's only doing it in our best interests. So that being said, I am going to go ahead when I have decided when I see him on Tuesday, if I am given the choice to have him or go ahead and have Dr. Chen do my surgery, I will, if it expedites my surgery, gives me a closer date, I will go with Dr. Chen. I have not met Dr. Chen yet, and I'm sure that I probably will have the opportunity to meet him if he's not already there now. From what I understood is he wasn't going to start, maybe he's just observing now and won't start doing surgeries until the latter part of this year. Most of my information came from one of his, Katrina, his assistant, in his office, and some other information that I just said came from guys who's already had a consultation with him and what he told them. So, and I've watched some of his videos. So anyway, let's get to me, now that I've said all that. One of the things, being on different forums, what I have noticed is that everything I'm feeling, weighing, is totally normal. What's going on in my mind primarily is what is the best thing for, excuse me just a minute, stop, I'm sorry about that. What is the best thing for me? What is the healthiest thing for me, whether it be physically or mentally or emotionally? My wife and I talked about it, and I was telling her that I felt like I should settle because the surgery won't be as invasive as the fallow, and go ahead with the meta. And so as I was telling her my concerns and my thoughts on it, she looked at me and she said, okay, I understand that the phalloplasty is this intense surgery. There's a lot involved. And that the meta surgery, although there is a lot involved, because I want the urethra lengthening, she said it's not like taking a donor site. She said, however, when you're processing this, try to picture if you will be satisfied with what will be the outcome. Not talking about the scrotum, because the scrotum is going to be the outcome the same of both surgeries. But the shaft, the penis shape, the penis size, all that. And she said, as far as, because you're asking my opinion, what I feel, and she says, I have no issue with you at all in whatever you choose. I am okay with either or. And she said, I personally don't feel it will satisfy your dysphoria and your image and how you see yourself as a whole. I don't think a meta will make you whole. I think it will cause you some other issues. And she said that although you're not the kind of guy that needs this big old penis to feel like you're a man, and that's not what I'm saying, she said that, but just because she knows me, that she would hate to see me go through the meta surgery and be disappointed in myself that I didn't go through the fallow surgery, and then having to, if it's approved because of your mental status on it, go through that all again and just not knock it out with one surgery. And those aren't her words, of course. She said it a lot better than I did. But I processed what she said, and I still have, I know I still have weight to take off in order for any surgery to be a cleaner surgery for me and a better outcome. That said, I'm still going to question him about meta. I'm still going to question him about urethral lengthening, and I'm still going to tell him what my ultimate goal is. My biggest thing with lower sex reassignment surgery is that although, and I've said this in the past, that everything's not perfect, it's not going to be a naturally born penis, that I feel privileged to have the opportunity to put that part of my body Excuse me, it's my brain needing oxygen talking about this. But taking care of that part of my body so that I am not reminded that I was born, even though there's parts of my life I'm always going to be reminded that I was female because of my history. But what I'm saying is, day in and day out, looking at my body, having to sit down and pee and touch my body in that area, I can eliminate everything that appears to be female. And that is my priority goal. So if I get into a discussion about fallow, and we talk about slow healing, and we talk about urethral lengthening, and we talk about everything, and which Dr. Crane isn't going to tell me what to do, but if by chance he said meta might be better, by all means I will take his advice as a professional. But he's not going to go there. It's going to be up to me. So I'm not doubtful. I mean, down deep, my choice is phalloplasty. What makes me change or be concerned about things is the healing, is my body, those kind of things. So in the forums, there's been some guys who have responded like, well, you shouldn't even have it if you're questioning things. I know for myself, I'm not questioning should I have the surgery. It's a question on which one is best for me. And so there's no doubt in my mind that sex reassignment surgery, lower sex reassignment surgery, is for me. Regardless of what I have in the end, what I end up with in the end, as long as I don't have any female genitalia formation or function, I am happy. So I will be able to report more on what Dr. Crane says about weight and the BMI, since all doctors go by BMI, which I don't think is fair, but because you add your age and weight, that's just not a good calculation to me. So anyway, my dogs are getting kind of feisty here, so I need to take care of them. You know what I mean. Anyway, so I will get back to you and do a video after I meet with Dr. Crane, go over my questions and his answers, and tell you what the outcome is, alright? Take it one day at a time, and always make your journey as simple as possible. We'll see you later. Bye.